What is going on, everybody? Chase Crawford here with another episode of According to the Internet today, joined by my homeboy Preston. What's up, Preston?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Doing good, man. Just another day in the life.
Yeah, I feel that.
How's your day going?
Not too bad. Been all over the place. A little late, but it's all good.
It's all good, man. We're just happy people. We're just sitting here smiling and talking.
Yeah, us two are happy, at least.
Jeremy just, he's having a bad day.
Yeah, we all have them.
Yeah. I wish that we had the license for that one song that played on American Idol whenever someone got voted off.
I don't know what you're talking about.
A bad day.
Oh.
Take you one down. Oh, man. Anywho. What's your thought about this weather right now? It's pretty cold.
Dude, honestly, not even gonna lie. I thought today was gonna be a nice day, and I walked outside and there was snow, and I kind of just got really depressed. Walked out and was like, damn, that's not what I was looking forward to today.
Hashtag depression over seasons. It's not seasonal depression, it's just depression over seasons.
Yeah, it was pretty grody when I walked out. I was like, damn, that sucks.
That does suck. Speaking of sucking, since we're all much less poor than these people, the list of the highest paid YouTubers got released yesterday.
Yeah.
The 10 highest paid YouTubers. The list is Logan Paul making 14.5 mil, PewDiePie making 15.5, Jacksepticeye making 16 million, Vinos Gaming making 17 million, Markiplier making 17.5 million, Jeffree Star 18 million, Dan TDM 18.5, Dude Perfect coming in at 20 million, Jake Paul making 21.5 million, and the highest earning YouTube channel last year was Ryan Toys Review, making $22 million.
Is that the kid that just reviews toys?
Yep.
Dude, that kid's a G. Not even gonna lie.
Yeah. So, man, what's just your takeaway from that?
I think it's we live in a lifetime that's pretty immaculate that we can earn that much money online doing something we're passionate about.
Yeah.
Do I think all of those people deserve it? No. But, I think it's immaculate that we're in a time period that allows us to do that. Yeah,
I think that you just look at, these people and how crazy, they'll literally get millions of dollars in a day.
I also, these people don't run their YouTube channels like a YouTube channel. They run it like a reality TV show.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a little different when you look at it that way.
Oh, yeah. They're cranking out at least a video a day. I know some of the gaming channels crank out 3 or 4 videos a day.
Yeah, that's a little. I think the gaming channels are a little different though, because they just screen record while they play and they talk while they play.
Yeah, and
so
that's easier.
That's not like you're running out
content.
doing something stupid or have a concept drawn up that you want to execute is a little more challenging.
No, I totally get that. Well, that's dope, man. Man, now that we've ran through that entire topic in 30 seconds, I don't know what to talk about. Why don't you tell people a little bit about yourself and what you do?
Yeah,
we kind of skip that.
Yeah, so I'm Preston Saunders. I'm a creative artist, visual artist. I do conceptual portraits. I dabble in a little video, but not a lot. And then I run We the Creators, which is a creative photography event here in Cincinnati. Mm-hmm. So, I'm really big on the whole art community, as well as, I love Photoshop. So, doing crazy stuff all the time. My first shoot with Martin Miyaka, I think that's how you say his last name. Don't kill me if I said it wrong. I actually hung him off the 9th story parking garage in downtown. So never met the guy, shows up, hung him off the building, said peace out, left. Never been back together again. It's pretty cool, actually. So, he's just got one of his photos just got posted by Calvin Klein. So, he's doing this thing and traveling Europe, taking photos and modeling and stuff. And,
that's dope.
Yeah, he's a G. So, being able to, meet people and, have them become a part of the art process is pretty interesting.
No, I think that's dope. Well, cool, man. Tell me about kind of some of your future plans, because I know that you've been working a lot on that recently.
Yeah, so with We the Creators, we're kind of at a crossroads on where we're going. So we're trying to decide whether we want to take a large step and go towards a venue or take a large expansion, franchising route with our events. Personally, I'm pushing to start opening, work on my personal brand a bit more and open a website where I sell prints. And then I'm also taking a lot of my works and converting them into an artist book. Mm-hmm. So there's many steps going in different directions there.
That's dope.
Yeah, man.
That's dope. I know since we first met a long time ago.
That
like,
day at Panera.
Yeah, exactly. You've had a lot of growth since then, so it's cool to kind of see you circle back and be like still doing it, still poking around and
Dude, all
trying
the
to
time.
make it happen.
All the time. All about the hustle.
Exactly.
All about the hustle.
Exactly. Let's just jump right into the small town shout out because I don't think I have anything else to say about those YouTubers.
No,
Are there any YouTube? What YouTube channels do you watch?
Dude, honestly,
you watch
like there's a YouTube channel called Flern.
Yeah.
And they like teach you how to use like Photoshop. Like that's pretty much the extent of my, YouTube. Like
Do you get excited when they have a new video come out?
Honestly, sometimes yeah. I'll be like, bro, Flern just put out a luminosity mask tutorial.
That's dope.
And you'll be like able to go on there and like learn about like sharpening in Photoshop or something. I don't know. But other than that, not really. Like there's not anybody I wake up in the morning like, damn, I need to watch his video today.
I watch a lot of David Dobrik's videos.
Mm-hmm.
They're pretty funny.
Yeah. Rogan.
Joe Rogan.
Yeah, some of his videos are pretty funny too.
Yeah.
They're long though. I don't have that patience.
Yeah. Well, he's so here's a sneak peek at what's to come. We bought a camera to do like live streaming on for the podcast.
Yeah.
And I forgot it at home today because I suck. So we were going to live stream this one. This was going to be the first live streamed one and then cut a video just like Rogan's and post it. Or similar, I guess. Nothing's ever going to be the same to anyone else in theory. But yeah, forgot it at home. So next podcast should be live and in color.
Without me.
Without you.
Damn.
I know. But yeah, well, I've had people show up like fully dressed to the nine, like thinking that it was a video thing too. And then they showed up.
Here I am in sweatshirt and
well, no.
pants and 45 minutes later.
No, I mean this is what I do. This is what I do, man. I just show up in sweats every day. So
yeah, that's your style though.
Yeah, I love that that's a style and not just like laziness.
Yeah, I mean we're dudes. It's a lot easier.
Yeah. Although like skirts seem kind of cool. What do you think about the concept of the skirt?
Dude, you get a nice breeze. Like, yeah, I think it's a brilliant like. I don't know. I think that'd be comfortable.
I just think the concept of this, like, who do you think the first person to like come up with like, oh man, what if we just take this piece of fabric, spin it in a circle around your waist, and then that's your pants? Like, that's a skirt. Have you thought about that?
I mean, it's pretty much just like taking a towel and wrapping it around yourself.
Exactly.
Just with like denim.
Exactly. This, have you ever like gone out in public in like a bathrobe or something?
No.
When I was in Michigan making that movie, I just didn't have any time to do my laundry. So like I went to Starbucks and literally like my underwear and a jacket on and just like went through the drive-through. I desperately needed coffee and like, yeah, they were about to close and I didn't have any clean clothes.
Really? Wow. I mean, you got to do what you got to do though. Make it happen.
Yeah. And I had that tattoo was like nice and fresh, so I couldn't wear like any super tight pants against it, or else it was gonna do its thing and get infected. Do you have any tattoos?
No, I actually do not have tattoos.
Do you have any like piercings?
No. I'm pretty boring.
Wow. Just how God made you, huh?
I love tattoos, but like I'm too scared to get one because like my artistic ideas change so much that I'm scared if I get one in like 6 months and be like, oh my God, this sucks. I hate it.
I've just told myself that no matter what I do, it's always going to be funny, whether it's like actually funny or cringy funny. So like the tattoo,
that makes sense. I only got this because I'm bored.
Yeah, exactly. Like to me, it's still funny, but I hope like 30 years from now, like at least it's like cringy funny.
Yeah, like your grandkids. Why'd you get that tattoo? Well, son.
Yeah, well, son, let me tell you this story about boredom. Back in our day, we only had cell phones
and tattoos.
Yeah, cell phones and tattoos. That's all we had. We didn't have spaceships.
If you were bored, you just went and got a tattoo.
Yeah. So we do this segment called Small Town Shout Out, where like you shout out a small town. We both try to guess the closest to the population, and the winner gets nothing, right? So
wait, just describe the rules again.
So you shout out a small town.
Okay.
We both try to guess the population.
All right.
And the winner gets nothing.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Hit me with a small town.
Oviedo, Florida.
Wow, that was quick and random. Ovidio, Florida?
Yeah.
Man, so tell me about this town.
That's where I used to live in Florida.
Okay. What's it near? Anything?
UCF is in Oviedo.
Okay.
Yeah.
That helps me a little bit with my guess.
Yeah.
Tell me more. How many fast food restaurants are there?
A lot.
A lot. Okay.
Yeah.
How many grocery stores?
Probably 10 or 12.
Okay, wow.
It's a big town.
It sounds like a big town.
It's very spread.
Very spread.
Yeah.
Spread like butter or spread like jam?
Jam.
Oh, wow.
It's a little thicker.
Wow, yeah. So that, I'm going to guess, 210,000 people.
I'm going to go
That was really...
211,000.
No.
What Price is Right, yeah.
Price is Righted me.
Yeah, buddy.
All right.
We're probably way over.
Let's see. Yeah. You used to live there. Oviedo, Florida. Population. We're a very high-tech functioning podcast here. Oh, my God. 40,785. Oops.
I may have stretched some of my, yeah.
Well, now that that's over,
that was sad.
We both miserably failed.
Yeah, that was a big fat L.
Oh man. So one of the trending stories today is Kanye went to the premiere of the new Sonny and Bono Broadway show, or what is it, Sonny and Cher Broadway show last night.
Yeah.
And I guess one of the cast members saw him playing on his phone and like tweeted at him backstage, like, "Get off your phone, we're doing something up here."
It's a power move.
Dude, yeah.
Power move.
For real.
It's almost like in The Office when they were doing Sweeney Todd and the phone rang.
Yeah.
And he kept acting like, "Oh no, the little bird won't stop chirping."
I watched that episode again the other day, and that episode is so funny. Probably one of my favorite episodes of The Office. Like,
no, season 6, The Banker, best episode.
Which one is that?
That's the one where the guy comes in to evaluate Dunder Mifflin and do all the flashbacks. So it's like all of the highlights of all the seasons up until that point.
Oh,
that's the only reason why it's the best episode. It just gets to the good part.
I like the part where they're passing the bottle of wine around, and then it clinks its way all the way to the
floor, and the balloons go up and pop.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then when the babysitter brought the
Aaron
there,
Aaron shows up with the baby.
Yeah. When Michael boos at the end.
Yeah.
And then the guy confronts him.
Dude, can we just talk about how Michael didn't get the part because a professional actor was coming in, and then he gets there and it's his plumber?
Yes, that was hilarious. That at the end where he does an entire episode of SVU is hilarious to me too.
Yeah.
That whole show is
iconic.
Pretty great.
Iconic.
Yeah. I saw this tweet the other day though that said make fun of The Office fans all you want. They won't care. They're busy watching it for the 370th time.
Dude, no, literally how it goes is you sit through Netflix and you're like, "Damn, I want to watch something new today." So you scroll for an hour and then you're like, "Oh, back to The Office."
Yeah.
So as soon as they get rid of The Office, Netflix is just, there's no point to be on it.
Yeah, and did you see that Friends was actually gonna go?
I mean, I've never watched Friends, so I'm not really upset
my
about
wife
that.
loves Friends. Yeah. And Change, I have had to sit through many episodes of Friends.
I feel like Friends is just too repetitive. It's like the same punchline every time.
Here's the thing about all of those shows to me is they're all so similar and I hate them. Like Friends, Big Bang Theory, How I Met Your Mother, every show like that, I just don't like.
They're just too repetitive.
I love Seinfeld, but I don't like those because I feel like all of them are trying to imitate the greatness that was the greatest show on television.
Yeah.
For 8 consecutive years, Seinfeld.
Yeah.
And you can't do that. And that's honestly, I've said this before. I'm going to say it again. It's going to be repetitive to everyone who listens, but Larry David's the way that comedy TV is the way it has been over the past 20, 30 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
He had Seinfeld. That was a huge hit. Bunch of, think of it, bunch of groups always in the same, but relatively similar sets, right? So you have Jerry's Apartment, you have all of this stuff, right? And then after that show gets canceled, you have Friends and you have Big Bang Theory, and you have all of these shows trying to copy that greatness, right?
Yeah.
So then in the early 2000s, Larry David comes up with Curb Your Enthusiasm, single cam comedy show, where it zooms in on people when funny things are about to happen. And then what do you see a few years later? The Office, Parks and Rec, Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Well, Parks and Rec literally is The Office redone. Just
yeah,
in a different
exactly.
space.
It's like
the exact same. Literally, the characters are exactly the same.
Yeah. And that's why I don't find any rewatch value in Parks and Rec, at least yet. It's just I watched it twice. It's funny. I can't rewatch it like I watched The Office. The Office is like still pretty funny to me.
Oh, I mean,
Dwight's brother. Who's your favorite character?
I love Michael. I see a lot of Michael in me, and a lot of the things Michael does. I'm like, yeah, I've done that. And I'm not as crazy as Michael or to that extent, but I think he just cracks me up. I think everything he does is hilarious.
Yeah. I love Michael. I also love Dwight's brother because every time he shows up, yeah, he's just...
Dude, I loved it when he stole, they had, the wedding or something at his house, and he, got in the car and drove it straight through the cornfield.
That was hilarious. And him parking the cars and jumping out of the moonroof.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. That was funny too. Man, that show's great.
It's awesome. I mean,
what were we talking about though? What did I bring up to get to that?
Oh, there's
Kanye West.
Yeah.
Texting at a show.
Yeah, my bad.
Let's circle back. So, yeah, that was some big dick energy by that Broadway guy, right?
That's amazing. I would be upset if somebody came to my art show and I was presenting my art or was doing something like that, and then I look over while I'm talking about why I do it and why it's meaningful to me, and I look over and they're on their phone. It would rub me wrong.
Yeah, but does that guy tweet if it's not Kanye West?
No.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm sure if he knew who we were, he would.
You think he'd be at Preston?
I mean, if I was to Kanye West's a level of fame.
Yeah.
I mean, when your name's that well known.
I think he was only doing it because it was Kanye West. But
that's true.
But fortunately, it went his way.
If Ariana Grande did it, they'd probably be like, "Ooh, thank you, next."
Bruh. Too relevant. Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know. People just going after his neck because they know who he is. I think people play on their phones in tons of inappropriate situations.
Oh God, yeah.
It is what it is, right?
Like Gary Vee says, they do what values them the most.
Yeah, that's an interesting quote. What do you think about Gary Vee?
I love that man.
I think he's it's half greatness, but then I also think he's half ruined a generation of entrepreneurs who are gonna be 35 and gray haired and bald like he is, just from spending their whole life grinding.
Oh, I love that, man.
The hustle and grind.
Dude, that whenever I'm down and doubt myself, I put that on and I get so hyped up.
Mm-hmm.
It gets me going.
Mm-hmm. No, I get that.
And I don't think that, a lot of the stuff he says is meant to be taken very literally.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, granted, nobody can really spend every ounce of every minute of their day working.
Mm-hmm.
But, to be able to motivate somebody to actually chase their dream and be passionate and show them look, it's be hard work, but you got to do what you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's kind of the message to take away from it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I just think that he doesn't also preach life balance in the hustle.
I mean, yeah, I agree with you. Also, one thing I do like about him is his message is very, very consistent.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't bounce around with trends and things going on. It's very, very... It always stays the same.
Yeah.
If you listen to him long enough, you realize everything he says is practically the same.
Mm-hmm. He's a thought leader.
Yeah,
I think that plays a lot into it. But yeah, Kanye West texting at the show, man.
Don't be Kanye.
Don't be Kanye.
Don't be Kanye. Don't.
What do you think about Cher?
No, I mean, I don't really think.
What do you think about Hootie and the Blowfish?
I don't really think about him.
Hootie and the Blowfish are coming back. They're
What?
doing a tour of Bare Naked Ladies.
I probably won't see that.
That was some banging news yesterday.
Yeah.
Hey, let's move into meme of the day presented by my wife.
Oh, okay.
So there's one guy punching another guy, and the one guy is labeled the halls, and the other guy is labeled deck.
Deck the halls.
Yeah, I love it. Merry Christmas, Happy
Funny.
Hanukkah.
That's
second
gold.
night of Hanukkah.
That's
tonight.
gold.
Don't forget.
Did you see that Burger King has this like new slider that's like 2 sliders connected
What?
or something like that?
What?
And then like right after their ad, they had a 60-minute segment with 2 girls that their heads were connected.
A 60 minutes?
Yeah, 60 minutes like the news segment.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was like really bad timing.
Oh no. Was that real?
Yeah, I have the video on my phone.
Oh my.
Oh, gold. I lost
my.
it. I saw it on the way in, and I was like, "Oh, that's savage. That's so bad."
Jeez.
And you can't even plan that.
That's rough.
Like the editor should have been like, "Yeah, we should fix that."
Anyone should have been like,
Yeah,
we should fix this. Can we do anything to avoid this right now? Did you see that Urban Meyer's retiring?
I don't really like that guy. So,
Man,
I mean, cool.
man. Why don't you like him?
I don't know. Like I grew up in Florida, so like he was the coach of UF, and I always found him really annoying there. Which I think he's a good coach. I just think personally, I think he's annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna receive a lot of hate for that, but it's okay.
Man, I think he started at BG.
He's been to 4 schools. He's the 3rd most
Utah.
winningest
Yeah.
coach in college history, and he has like a win percentage of like 83%.
Can you imagine going out on the field and 8 out of 10 times you go home with a win?
I can't even imagine doing life that way.
That's crazy.
I can't even do that in this office.
Yeah. Jeez.
If I came home with like 4 wins out of 10, I'd be happy.
If I came home with like 1 win.
I know. For every, oh my God, that'd be nuts. But no, yeah, he's retiring, and then his assistant coach is taking over, which I think is pretty cool that they didn't hire somebody else. That most programs, I think, really should keep that idea of like growing your own coaching staff instead of just always hiring somebody else, which is, I think, that's admirable.
Do you think he's being forced out?
I think it's a bunch of things, and I think he's just like, yeah, it's my time.
You think?
Yeah. I don't think he's forced out. Why would you force out a coach that's like put your team like on the map?
Bro, Ohio State's been on the map.
Okay, like yeah, but like the last couple of years they've been like really, really good. Last
Man, I would argue that they've been on the map.
I don't know. I don't really follow this stuff, so I probably shouldn't be talking about it. To be honest.
The Tressel era. So you have Jim Tressel in the Tressel era.
Mm-hmm.
And then he got fired for he covered up something.
Nice.
I forget what it was.
Nice.
I think athletes were like selling autographs or like memorabilia or something.
Nice. That's completely legal.
I don't know. But like, so then they hire this urban cat. He was an analyst on ESPN.
Yeah.
Quote unquote retired from Florida. Analyst on ESPN. They snagged him up. And then he covered up this whole domestic abuse thing this year with the assistant coach. Did you see that?
Yeah, I don't know if that has much to do with it.
You don't?
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I don't know much on it, but
And then they missed the college football playoff.
well, I mean, yeah.
All signs point to the stars. I don't even know what that means.
It fits though.
I just heard some hippie say it sometime. What do you think about hippies?
Oh, I love them. They crack me up. They're a great source of entertainment.
Yeah. I watched Pursuit of Happiness again the other night.
Oh, of Will Smith?
Yeah.
Dude, that movie gets you going.
Yeah.
It gets me going at least. Like, I get so motivated after watching that.
Yeah. Dude, no one talks about how great Jaden Smith's performance was in that.
Honestly, like, yes and no.
He was like 5.
I mean, I give him that, but that's actually his dad. He didn't have to like pretend some other person was his dad.
Yeah, that's probably true, but still.
You know, he just had to walk around and be himself.
Yeah.
His role was to be a little kid. He was and had to pretend he was somebody's kid, which that guy was actually his dad. So it kind of fit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think Will Smith had a better,
Will Smith had a great performance.
Oh, God, yes.
Are you a Will Smith fan?
I love Will Smith.
What's your favorite Will Smith movie?
I love Pursuit of Happiness, 7 Pounds.
Mm-hmm. Those are probably 2 of my favorite too.
I think he was phenomenal in 7 Pounds. I'm
not a fan of his action stuff.
No, I think he was literally put in Suicide Squad for just his name.
Of course.
To sell tickets.
Yeah.
I can't really think of another action movie he was in.
Independence Day, Men in Black.
Men in Black, I think I liked that because it was just kind of goofy funny. Like, it wasn't really meant to be serious.
That new one on Netflix, Bright or whatever it's called.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that, but I'm really not a fan of that, really, like, that whole genre of, like, movie.
Yeah.
It's kind of like meh to me.
Mm-hmm.
See, to me, I have a big difference between a film and a movie.
Okay.
A film, to me, is something they do out of the sake of art first. That has meaning and value behind it. A movie is something that they do for the immediate cash, or it's more about the pro at the end of it that it's going to happen. It's not like.
So, what are some of your favorite films, and what are some of your favorite movies?
Okay, like favorite movies, like you can't go wrong with Fast and Furious. Like you get done watching those, and you're like, dang, yes, Avengers. Like you get done watching those, and you're like, I want to blow stuff up and build an iron suit, or try like genetic testing to become the Hulk. Favorite films, Shawshank, Psycho, pretty much anything Nolan does, Christopher Nolan.
Okay.
Just stuff that actually like is made for the sake of, art and creation first, and then they find ways to monetize it later.
Do you think that there's a crossover between film and movie?
I mean,
I feel like The Dark Knight was a really good crossover of film and movie.
No, you're exactly right. I think there's ways to creatively integrate them together. The Dark Knight trilogy that Nolan did was, I think, the best superhero movies that are going to be of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I agree.
You watch them and you're like, oh my God, like this is a great movie. The plot isn't the same every movie. It's changing. The first time you watch it, you really don't know what's going to happen. Mm-hmm. They don't paint that super. I don't know. I feel like Avengers have like the same plot line every movie.
Mm-hmm. Batman Begins is probably my least favorite of the trilogy.
Yeah, but I don't think it was also the easiest movie to make. Make an interesting origin story for a superhero. Mm-hmm. But out of all of them, I agree with you. I think The Dark Knight was the best out of that one.
Yeah, I like The Dark Knight. Dark Knight Rises was good.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I thought it was weird seeing Anne Hathaway play a badass, though. I'll say that.
I actually thought she did the role pretty well. Did you see the video that came out of her like destroying that like $250,000 IMAX camera though on set?
No.
She like accidentally drove into it.
Accidentally?
Yeah.
So she pretty much pulled a Michael with Meredith.
Yeah, she
drilled her.
she just drove it off and it fell over. Yeah, and like you saw everyone's like heads just like go straight to the top of their heads. They were like, "Oh man,
oh, dude, no way." That is, I'm gonna have to look that up after this. I swear.
Yeah,
that's awful.
I love Cinema Sins too. Do you watch that YouTube channel?
No.
Circling the whole conversation in with each other.
No.
Oh, dude, you gotta watch it.
So what are they?
They go through movies and catch every single like blooper in the movie.
Really? So there's a guy on YouTube that I really like called This Guy Edits.
Oh, okay.
And what he does is he's like, because like Dunkirk, how it was like 3 different plot lines. It was like 3 different time units that throughout the movie. Mm-hmm. He like took them all and made them chronological order.
Oh.
So he took the movie, took it into Premiere, and cut out each of the sequences and made them their own movie. And then played them that one whole sequence in order and showed how bad it would be if the movie was completely chronological compared to how we played with time.
Gotcha.
So it was actually pretty interesting. The guy does a lot of cool stuff like that.
You'll have to check out Cinema Sins, though.
I will.
There's a fight in one of the Batman movies where, like, they're blatantly not punching each other. Like...
Dude, the fight scenes and stuff are, like, really funny.
But, like, it's guys in the background.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's so... Dude, extras are my favorite to watch. Like, I was watching The Breakup the other day with Vince Vaughn and, what's her name? The girl from Friends. Rachel. Jennifer Aniston. So they were like walking through the Cubs stadium, and the like usher was like avoiding eye contact with them and just like staring off in the blank space. It was the funniest thing. Like her eyes were like looking like bug eyes going, and like wouldn't even look at one person walking by. It was like, oh my God, extras are my favorite to watch.
Yeah, they're
so bad.
They're freaks of nature.
Yeah, it's just they don't like a lot of times they just don't fit.
We've had some extras on our films that are... Boy, oh boy.
Really? What's your funniest story with an extra?
Jeez. We had someone show up like 4.5 hours early to set and then like complain that things were taking so long.
Yeah, I bet.
And it's like, all right, well, like you showed up 4.5 hours early. So you've been waiting 4.5 hours longer than everyone. But like typically, like typically like you call them like 2 to 3 hours before you even need them, just to make sure that they're like there
Yeah.
and like ready to go, because like you don't want to be waiting on an extra ever.
No.
Let's see. Man, I'm trying to think. There've been some interesting stories, but it might be too soon.
Too soon?
Too soon.
I feel that.
To go in on them. Those are the type of things.
My first extra role, I was in a photo shoot, a commercial for one of Universal Studios in Orlando's restaurants. And I was a little kid, and I had to just, act happy, and they put it
happy.
Well, they said
Isn't
just
that
be
life?
happy. So I was like, God, okay, this is challenging. But so they put these big plates of food, and I love Italian food. And they put this big old plate of fettuccine and a big loaf of bread in front of me. And then I'm like, oh yeah, Preston's gonna eat, good day. They walk over and coat it in hairspray.
Oh man.
I literally looked at the plate and was like, oh no. So what we did, we opened the bread and hollowed out the inside.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's dope.
You gotta do what you gotta do, but I'm not even in the video, so I don't even know why they had me there.
Got paid.
I'm not complaining.
Got paid.
Yeah.
Get that bread.
Yeah, get that literally.
I wasn't even trying to make a joke. Oh man. Give me like your 3 favorite things before we close this thing out.
3 favorite things?
Yeah, give me your Over's list of your 3 favorite things right now for the holiday season.
I don't know. I'm not really big into the holidays.
Okay. Do you like Christmas?
I mean, I'm 50-50. I like what Christmas...
Do you like Hanukkah?
Oh, duh.
Okay. Everyone likes Hanukkah.
Yeah, I like the candles.
Yeah. Especially if you get like the eucalyptus mint ones.
Oh, yeah.
That like relieve stress at the same time.
Yeah. Essentials oil. It's like Hanukkah kit.
Yeah, exactly. We've got some essential oils pumping in here today.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily a proponent of them, but Jeremy loves them.
Yeah, Jeremy loves them. Makes him feel good.
Dude, I walked in, he was so stressed out. He just dumped a ton of like the oil in there.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like probably a week's worth of oil in there. He is very stressed.
Pretty much how they work is they just burn. It just burns oil, right?
I guess so.
I have no idea. I don't believe in that stuff. I think it's all like a placebo.
I agree. What do you think about these MLM schemes?
MLM?
Like multi-level marketing, like pyramid schemes.
I mean...
Like where these women sell like oils and like
hair, dude, there's one girl here in Cincy that sells like hair product, and she's like, do you want to like become an influencer and like sell hair product and earn a living? And she has like 2,000 followers, and I'm like, oh my God, girl, 1, you're not an influencer, and 2, no, that's not how this works, sweetheart. But, I mean, I don't know, like I'm not I'm against it morally on my end, but like if it works for you, it works for you. I just don't see the value in rating my friends for money.
Yeah, I guess
over a hair product I don't care about.
Yeah, I just see like so many people fall for this stuff, man. And like,
in Florida, it was really big because that's what Amway is.
Yeah.
Selling products, and then you create a team to sell products, and you get a percentage of their commissions, and they create teams, and you get a percentage of all their team's commissions. So, you just pretty much build a pyramid under you of people wanting to help promote products and sell. So, I mean, there are big companies that do it, and it's not necessarily they're all like scams. It's just, it's not morally the right way most of the time.
Yeah. Some of the products don't work too.
No,
I think that's the thing.
Especially when you're getting stuff like that cheap,
like oils and hair stuff, and like it's all very
mindset. Do you watch there's a show called Adam Ruins Everything?
Yes,
I love that show
because I ruin everything too. I love it.
And he did a whole show like on this topic of like oils and like hair products and stuff like that, and just demolishes it all and says, yeah, it's just all placebo effect. You're just paying money for like nothing. I
love that. I get the I get those candles from Bath and Body Works.
Dude, I can't walk in that store. My allergies are so bad if I walk in there.
They have mint and eucalyptus. Like they call them stress relief candles. I know it's not relieving any type of stress.
Yeah.
But when I go to the spa, that's the scents that they use, like to wash your they like wash my hair and like rub the lotion on you, and it's the scent that makes you relax, right?
Yeah.
I know that the scent is just making, like, my mind connects that scent with relaxation. I know that the scent itself isn't actually doing anything.
Yeah.
Like if that makes sense.
No,
right?
I 100%.
But I love candles. Huge proponent of
Dude.
candles.
Summer's Midnight by Yankee Candle, banger candle.
I went through a winter candy apple
Phase.
No, entire winter candy apple candle last week. Like,
oh my god!
I'll just sit there and like burn.
Dude, their
candles.
sugar cookie one smells so good.
I love candles. It's good to know that you love candles too.
I mean, I'm not like a candle like
connoisseur.
Yeah, I'm not obsessed with them, but I mean, I don't mind them. I like I like spaces that smell good.
All right, so candles are one of the things we love. We need to come up with 2 more things.
Yeah, I don't really know. I just kind of I love cameras. Does that count?
Do you love express lanes on the highway? Because I think Ohio needs some of that shit.
Honestly, when they were redoing 75, well, from here it'd be south, but when they were redoing that, and I have to come up here every day to Cincinnati from Florence, I really thought they were putting in an express lane, and
I wish they would.
And then when they didn't, I was really upset.
God,
I honestly
wish
thought
they would. We need a public transit system or something, man, because there are so many people from the burbs coming downtown, clogging up the roads, wrecking because they don't know how to drive.
We don't know how to drive.
Like, literally, we don't know how to drive.
No.
There's studies about it. Nobody in this town, do you know what the flow of traffic is, Preston?
Yeah.
All right, so if everyone on the road's going 5 over, what should you do?
10.
5 over. At least go 5 over. Don't just sit there and go the speed limit because you're going to jack up the flow of traffic.
Adam Ruins Everything did a whole thing on traffic too. It was pretty funny. Putting that out there.
I know, and it's all due. Here's my thing on this. I think 18-wheelers and old women should have to stay in the slow lane.
If I have the worst road rage when I get in the left lane, all the way in the left lane, and there's a semi in front of me. I lose my mind.
Yep. I think that semis and old women should have to sit in the farthest to right lane.
Oh, I agree. I think we also need to reevaluate our age limits on driving.
For sure.
Because there's some people that drive that it honestly scares me. I'm like, you can't even see over the steering wheel, lady. How do you know where you're going?
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. And the great thing about them is little old lady, she'll get in a Buick LeSabre, the biggest car that she can find. It's like a bumper car.
Oh, when I was an EMT, we had to run a call on a girl she got in a fender bender, and this kid had to be just got his license 3 days ago or something like that. And there was no damage to her car. I think he said he was going 6 miles an hour, stopping at a stop sign. He said he just barely tapped her car. And this lady had to be 70, and she swore she broke her neck. And so we had to go evaluate her and everything like that. But she was like, oh, I need to go to the hospital. I think I broke my neck. And we're like, can you turn your head? And she's like, yeah. I'm like, you're fine.
Man. All right. So we love express lanes. We love candles. What's one more thing we love? Not cameras. We can't go something too typical.
Too typical? Oh man, I don't know, dude. I'm bad at this.
It has to be really obscure, something that people would expect.
Do you like clowns?
No.
You don't like clowns?
No.
Dude, what's wrong with you?
What's right with me is I don't like clowns.
Dude, I think clowns are hilarious.
I'm not a fan of clowns. Let's see. Oh man. This is hard. Yeah, this is the hardest thing we've ever had to talk about on the show.
Really?
Yeah.
What we both like?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Express lanes, candles.
Express lanes and candles. We're living large here.
Do you like kettle corn? No, I can already tell by the look.
The stuff you get at the fair, in the big,
where they
in the big bags.
In the big bags.
Yes, okay. Dude, that stuff's like crack. Yeah. Especially if you get it warm.
Warm and really salty.
Oh god, yes.
Okay. Kettle corn, candles, and expressways.
Yeah. Do you like Golden Corral?
Express lanes. No.
No?
I hate Golden Corral.
Oh man.
Dude.
That's depressing.
Dude, no. You can never get me to go somewhere where there's 100 of where they think that they can maintain 100 of different food.
It's one of those places I think I go to and I know it's not healthy and I probably shouldn't go there.
It's not even that it's not healthy. I just don't think that a lot of the stuff is prepared the way that it should be. Yeah.
So not healthy.
Well, yeah. I thought you meant like not healthy in the sense that Taco Bell is not healthy.
Well, I mean, I just don't think it's necessarily like safe or like sanitary to go, but it's one of those things that I just look at it like, yo, it's like $10. I can eat all I want. Sounds like a dub.
That sounds good. I've always wanted to go there and just take some board games and see how long it takes before they kick me out.
Oh, you could stay there all
Try
day.
to eat
I'll put
meals
money
there.
on that. You could stay there all day.
That would be a good video.
Time lapse.
No. Like Beach House Boys.
Beach House Boys.
What is it?
Beach Mansion Boys.
Beach Mansion Boys.
How long can we stay in Golden Corral?
Yeah.
Or Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel would be funny,
We were
too.
coming up with viral video ideas for our friend
Yeah.
yesterday, and we had some good ones, but
Yeah.
I don't think that they want to get arrested. So.
No.
Anywho.
Mario Kart downtown.
Yeah.
On birds.
Yeah, dressing up as a nerd, asking someone if you can ride their bird
And
try
then
it
just
out.
take off
Yeah.
as soon as you get it.
Yeah, call it Nerd Steals a Bird.
You can do cops and robbers, too.
Yeah, hand out beers to college students, and then when the cops inevitably come, right away on a bird. Birds are trendy right
Dude,
now. I'm
do
telling
that.
you.
They should do that, like handing out beers in like a Robin Hood costume.
That would be dope.
And then take off as soon as they like. Dude, an inflatable T-Rex.
That would be cool too.
Have you seen, I think my roommate watched a video yesterday of Danny Duncan doing the skateboarding with the T-Rex costume on. It was pretty funny.
Huh. That's cool.
Yeah, I don't know how he did it.
I
can't
didn't know if there
skateboard.
was more to that. Or,
Oh, no.
Okay.
No. I thought of the inflatable thing and I was like, yeah, I watched this video yesterday. It was pretty funny.
Well, where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Preston Saunders, Saunders.
Okay.
And then, or We the Creators _ for the We the Creator stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Anything you want to say?
No, I mean, thanks for having me on here. I appreciate it.
Okay, yeah, no problem. It's what I do. I'm just a guy.
You're just a guy?
Yeah.
I hope you're a guy.
Yeah.
Oh, one last thing. Can we
Okay.
talk about this real quick?
Sure.
Can we talk about Harvard is kicking off all fraternities that are not gender like open?
Oh man.
So all fraternities are getting kicked off and all sororities are getting kicked off if they don't let boys and girls in.
You thought this episode was over, but boy, it is just getting started.
like,
Let's
can we talk about
this.
that?
Oh my.
Yeah.
I cannot get down with that.
No, like, could you imagine like your daughter rushing for a sorority and be like, yeah, it's like half dudes.
Yeah.
Like, it wouldn't even be a sorority. Like, it's like Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts. Like, it's like the same concept as that. I don't know. I just wanted to bring that up. I saw that on
Harvard too.
Yeah.
The supposed high intellects over at Harvard decided this, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. That's really interesting.
I know, right? It was like, I saw it on Facebook and was like, I don't even know how I feel about that. That's rough.
Is this
man.
a real story?
Yeah, I swear to God.
It wasn't hash brown fake news?
No, it's real.
Well, I gotta look this up just to confirm. Harvard fraternity. This is how you do your research, folks. Don't just share everything you know. Yeah. It says sorority and fraternity groups sue Harvard over single gender social group penalties. That's insane.
I know.
That's insane.
Because I'm all for people that want to be like gender fluid or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know that, I'm a dude, I got a dong, it's whatever.
Yeah.
I'm an outie.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't think it's right that they're going in and saying like, well, you're not this way, so you have to leave. Like, I don't know. Like,
The thing about fraternities and sororities, and I've never been a part of one, so I can't understand. It's like essentially a very exclusive club. So even if they made it so that both genders could join, they pick who gets to join anyways.
well, like,
Right? Isn't
Yeah.
that how it works?
yeah.
So like to me,
Well, here's what I
it's almost
feel.
a non-issue because sure, you're a girl. Come try to rush my frat, but there's no way in hell we're gonna
Well,
choose
I think
you.
part of it is the discrimination on because certain sororities are actually fraternities, like Delta Gamma. I know that they're actually a fraternity that only lets girls in. Technically, they're labeled as a fraternity. The labeling of them's kind of weird.
What?
Yeah.
I'm so confused now.
So Delta Gamma is a sorority.
Uh-huh.
It's a fraternity. It's actually a fraternity that guys can rush, but it's actually ran as a sorority.
Oh, are you talking about like just here?
No,
Like, that's
well,
how it
I know
is, or
that.
everywhere?
No, that's nationwide for that one sorority.
But why?
It's just how it is.
Did it just change one time? Like, change one
honestly,
day?
like, I don't know. Like, I didn't go through their pledging process or anything, like, to, like, learn.
You just looked into it.
I just know
For
that some of my
scientific
friends
purposes.
that are in college that are a part of it, you just said, yeah, we're technically a fraternity. I don't know the whole story, but, like, I don't know. I just think the whole concept of that's weird. And I already know that, like, in Greek culture or life in college or whatever, they already have a lot of issues with, like, you know, sexual assault and sexual abuse, and mixing those two groups together in one fraternity and sorority, I feel like that would just increase that.
Man, I just think Greek life in general is the stem of a number of it. I don't want to say it's the specific stem of a number of issues, but I think young people are just stupid in general.
Oh, God, yes.
And, like, I don't know, man. It's there's a lot of, like, hazing and stuff that still goes on.
Well,
Just a lot of bad choices that still happen.
Oh, yeah. And, you know, I think it's sad that it teaches men in a lot of fraternities, they groom men to be, you have to be hazed to be a part of something. We're your brothers, but, you know, we have to socially embarrass you for you to become a part of our clan. It's very cult-like. A lot of Greek-like is.
Yeah.
You know, girls running around and they have to sing and chant songs before they can get
that's
in.
so creepy,
you know,
the door chants.
Dude, it's horrifying. It's literally like, I look at that and I'm like, cult.
Yeah.
You know, but I also know that it helps a lot of people professionally with their networking and, you know, stuff like that, having a support system that's nationwide.
I actually heard that from someone the other day that that they were going into an interview and the guy interviewing them was also like a Phi Chi or whatever.
Well,
I don't even know.
because I was in a fraternity for a very, very brief period at Northern Kentucky University, and I'm still in our national page, which has 13,000 members. And all the time on the page, there's people posting job listings, like, hey guys, if you ever need, you know, this, like, let me know. I had a guy the other day put in there, like, you know, I work for DirecTV, just got hired. If you guys want, like, a massive discount, let me know. I have friends and family. So, I mean, it's kind of cool because, like, people ask for advice in there. I have asked for advice for We the Creators, and people go in there and try to help you out the best they can.
That's good.
So it's nice to have that support system.
And no one called you out and said, like, you were only in the fraternity for a month?
I was literally, so I rushed. In my first meeting back as an active, I dropped out.
Really?
Uh-huh.
And no one called you out in that group? Like,
well, I kind of told him when I
NKU?
dropped, like, hey, I'll be back. Like, it's just a temporary thing.
Oh.
Yeah, no.
And then you dropped out of school and the rest is history.
Yeah.
Man, shout out my boy Andrew McEwen. He dropped out of school yesterday.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
Did he really?
Yep.
Dude,
He's
what
going
a
to
dude.
crush it.
Yeah, he
He's doing
is.
so many good things.
Well, he's really good at finding viral content and recreating it for soccer.
Yeah.
I mean, he has a really good eye for that.
Yeah, and his branding for his soccer stuff is on point.
Yeah.
I watched his IG story and he did like 60 or 80 sales on Black Friday alone.
Really?
From his site, yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess, you know, it's like whatever.
Yeah, dude, he's crushing it. So shout out Andrew, man.
No, for sure, for sure.
Anything else? Any other?
No,
last
that's
second
all the
bombs?
stories I got. That's all I got.
Man, are you sure? 'Cause
I promise.
I'm about to hit stop.
Well, that's fine. We can sign off. Peace out, guys. Thanks for having me. You guys know where to find me. I said it earlier.
Said it like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, bud.
But here we still are. Hey, and until next time, don't drink milk straight from a cow's titty.